I wish I had, but we're here. We missed last week because we were sick. We're here today. I hope you guys are doing well. I have a topic today. Not so much like motivational necessarily, but I think it could be helpful. I think it's going to be make for a good dialogue. I think we could have a good conversation in the chat about social media and how it impacts us. How does it impact how does it impact you more specifically? And I want to have a candid convo because I think that a lot of people spend a lot of time on social media, a significant time. Me being one of them sometime, more than I like. And it's one thing that in the next upcoming months, the rest of this year, I want to cut back significantly on how much I consume as far as social media is concerned. Because I feel like I'm probably more better off if I consume less. And I can probably stay more motivated because social media, and we'll get into that today. What up, Ceci? It could be motivating for some. It could also be a distraction. It could be demotivating based on what you're consuming, based on how real the content is that you are consuming. So that's what I want to get into today. Let me make sure that everything's looking good. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. We got the view. I think we're okay. We got light. We're good to go. So that's my first question for you guys. How much social media do you consume on a daily basis? Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram? How much are you consuming, and do you feel like sometimes it gets in the way of you reaching your goals? Let me ask that question of anybody that's watching so far. Sam Lee, I see Ceci. What's up, guys? If you guys are out there working, I hope you're making money. Hope you're being safe. How much social media do you consume? Is it too much? And what are the negatives of that? The consumption of social media in the way that we consume it. I'll share a little bit about me and my relationship with it in hopes that maybe you guys will share a little bit as well. Let me get rid of this. Okay, there we go. I would say on any given day, because I obviously I make content, so that's one thing, and that's similar but different. Okay. What up, Jody? How you doing? I don't let it consume my life, says Ceci. Okay. A lot of YouTube only because I'm homebound and bored. Got it. Got it. There are days I consume too much social media and it has a negative impact on me. Let me explain. When you're watching things on social media, a lot of it's real. A lot of it's real. A lot of great creators out here. But most people, a lot of people at least, they only put the good about themselves on social media. They don't talk about the bad and the struggles and things like that. A lot of people on Instagram or Facebook, they're just putting their vacation pictures, their this, their dollars at school, and they're sharing great things. But it paints a picture for the outside world that sometimes isn't real. And a lot of people try to look at social media, compare themselves to individuals they don't know, and we'll keep it to the gig space. You might be watching your favorite content creator and they're making all this great money, and you're maybe comparing yourself to them, and they're this and their diamonds and their rhinestones and their money that they're making and their experiences that they're having and the tips that they're getting, and you might feel like, man, I'm not having that experience. What's wrong with me? Like, what's happening? And that could be a negative for some, right? There are times that I'm watching social media and I'm learning something, and there's also times I get down that bad TikTok rabbit hole and I'm like consuming things, and before you know it, it's been an hour, it's midnight, I'm tired, and I just wasted time. I feel like that. Can anybody else relate to that? Anybody? That's how I feel sometimes. Social media and your consumption of it can be troublesome for some people. And I'll admit, I struggle with it sometimes. There are times that I'm like, and I've done this before. I've gotten rid of Facebook and had never got back on. I think it was back in 2015. I got rid of it because it was toxic. It was just not good. It was like not a fun place. It wasn't positive. And I'm almost like that with other forms of social media because I feel like it doesn't feel real enough and gives some people a false sense of reality. What up, Gig Gal? I learned so many new things on social media, but doom strolling is real. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And man, I'm so guilty of it sometimes. I don't like that. I don't like that about me, right? And when I think about certain experiences that I have, I like to bring them up because I know I cannot be the only one that feels that, has that experience, thinks about that, right? Social media's done a lot for me professionally, personally, but man, it can be a downer at times. It just can. There are times that social media can be such a weird little thing. You know what I mean? Scrolling, yeah. Strolling, yeah, scrolling. It's man. And there's gonna be somebody that's gonna find this little short live and they're gonna scroll, right? And that's what they're gonna do all day. And they're on their phone all day long, just like this, having interactions with people they don't know. Now, one thing about love about this community is I've met a lot of people. We know each other through the comments, through the chats, bloom, bloom, bloom. Like it's all good. You get to know each other. You're connecting. It's relatable content. It's good. But man, if you do too much of it, sometimes too much of a good thing can become a negative. And I think I see a lot of people. They're just scrolling to find a replacement for something that's missing in their life. I know that's maybe a little too real for some of y'all right now. I get it. I ain't trying to therapy you to death, okay? But that's the reality of it. And there's times I have to check myself like, man, am I on social media too much? Am I making too many videos? How much time did I scroll on TikTok when I said I was probably going to go to sleep or I'll wake up in the morning? And how many of you guys, let's see who's really vulnerable and honest. How many of you guys, one of the first things you do is go to your phone when you wake up in the morning? Anybody? What up, Jennifer? How you doing? My husband and I were just talking about this. Social media is the worst thing that happened to the internet. You know what, Jennifer? I agree with you. And I'm a content creator and I like making videos. I was just live with Tatiana for what, 3.5 hours? We had a fun time. It was great. I don't take any of that back. But overall, social media and how it is the influence it has on children, especially now more than ever. My daughter has a tablet. She calls it a tabby. And we're trying to get her to watch less. We are getting her to watch less. But there's times where she watches too much on there. It's bad. It gives you a false sense of reality. Kids need to touch dirt. They need to go outside. Like more people need to be doing things outside. We've always had video games and things like that. Little escapes here and there. There's nothing wrong with that. But too much of a good thing's bad, man. Nothing wrong with a cheeseburger and fries. But if you're eating a cheeseburger and fries every single day, there's a problem. There's a problem. If you're spending a lot of time on social media every single day, there's a problem. And I sometimes do that, and I'm going to get better at it. Social media is a tricky little bitch, man. Oh, Stan, what's up? I sleep with my phone under my pillow. Katie, that's not good. What up, Gary? I never go to social media first thing in the morning. Very rare am I on Facebook or X during the day. Typically late night, right before bed, is when I check social media, except YouTube. Yeah, I check mine, Gary, too, more at night. I'm thumbing through YouTube during the day while I'm doing deliveries. I don't have like Facebook and stuff, but it's nighttime is where I watch more YouTube than actually during the day. Because during the day, it's maybe a short here or there, but I admittedly spend too much time on YouTube. That's and TikTok. Too much. It's too much. And there are times in the morning, the one thing I don't do is I don't sleep. My phone is in the kitchen. I purposely do not have phones in the bed with me. Now, I don't sleep by them is what I'm saying. I'll have it with me sometimes and I'm looking, but usually I don't. But even then I'll get up before I go to sleep and put it away. But there are times I wake up, take a pee, you do whatever, and it's like one of the first things I do is, let me check. Let me go to my phone. I'm looking at the email. I'm looking, what's going on YouTube? And I got to get better at that, man. It's not healthy. It's not every day, but it's often. It's often enough. What up, Aaron? I'm back. How do you lose by 150? Oh, bro, Aaron, that was crazy, man. Today was wild, bro. Today was wild. I watch YouTube a lot. Yeah, me too, man. I hear you. I had a Twitter a couple years ago because my friends, classmates were on it, but not anymore. Yeah. I'm a YouTube addict, man. Listen, man, I feel that. But my YouTube content is normally watched during the day, is not drama-related content. Right. Making sure my money is growing. People got addictions. Mine Mine is YouTube. It is an addiction. Social media is addicting. There's, there's no way around that. But how do so Gary's talking about how he uses it in certain times of the day and he's watching certain things that are probably more positive. Maybe he's watching something and he's has it in the background, he's learning something from it. These things can be good, right? But I think about the individuals or people that are having that social media consume them in a negative way and having a false sense of reality, right? And I think we definitely have some of that, right? Thank you. I don't know who BLM is, but appreciate y'all for doing something. They probably said something stupid. I do have a question though. I'm pretty sure she was joking, but I heard her say that you said that you put a blocker on her. No, we didn't put a blocker, and that's why she didn't get it. Of course, she's joking. We're not in the same market. But there are some people that say that you can have blockers and things when you're in the same parking lot, and like you have a signal jammer, and it jams the signal of other phones around you, so that they can't get incoming orders. It's a real thing. What up, Eric? How you doing? But that's part of your business, Pedro. Eric, absolutely it is, man. But I always keep it a buck with y'all. If I got something on my mind, I think it could be an interesting conversation. Let's talk about it. Social media, man. What do y'all think? What role does it play in your life right now? And is it being a motivator for you, or is it being the opposite? Is it actually not motivating you enough because of what you're consuming, how you're consuming, how much you're consuming? It's just an honest conversation we can have today. Sasan Guitar, my free YouTube premium trial ends today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, we had a good time. We were trolling each other today. So Tatiana, I was waiting for that last order to add like a $2 tip, because what's funny is the the one of the orders I did this morning, like at like 8 o'clock or whatever, 8:15, was a double, and it was a Deerberg's, which is a local chain, and Einstein Bagel, and she wound up adding $2 to each order. And I thought if that last order adds like $2, because I get a few of those a week, that would have been like the ultimate. That would have been the ultimate like weird thing, right? What up, Miss? I listen all the time while I'm doing other things. Earbud, YouTube Premium is the only way to go. YouTube Premium is great. Check it out. You can get free trials, no commercials. You can also actually close out the YouTube window and still have it. You can still be listening to it while you're doing other things on your phone. So great for people with earbuds. I've even kind of content creators because it's just ain't feeling it. Giga, I hear you. I hear you. Me too. It's hard. There's so many of us now. It's hard to watch everybody. It's hard to keep up. You can't. It'd be a job to keep up with all the content creators that I even enjoy, right? But everything is all about balance, right? And for me, I want to have a little bit better balance with social media. I think it could be a distraction. It can be negative at times, and it can be demotivating. I think it can. What up, Ryan? News, business, science, history, sports, gig work, of course, etc. So many interests, so many damn notifications. Spend too much time either reading, watching, or clearing. Yeah, so much, Ryan. That's a very fair a very fair representation, especially of YouTube. If you're subscribed to, let's say, 50 people, let's just put 50 out there, and you got notifications on, are you going to get all kinds of stuff? And sometimes that can be annoying as a viewer, right? And it can then return. It can in return be a negative thing. An overall positive thing can become negative if you allow it, and you allow it to do that to you every day. More, I'm going to make it a point to at least take a walk every day. The walk every day can be really, really good. I always recommend people getting out of their car. We're in our car a lot. Man, when you're having, instead of just sitting in a parking lot waiting for an order, if it's a walk, do 10 laps around your car, sit on a bench at a park, like do something outside without the phone. Us, one rule we have when we are eating dinner as a family, and we don't do that every night, but when we do it, we don't have phones at the table. This is something that we don't do, right? We just don't do it. Upside to YouTube Premium, content creators like you guys get extra ad revenue. Yeah, I don't know what the extra part is, Aaron. I know there's a thing we get some of that. I don't know what it. I don't know if it's more or less. I really don't. But if you're saying that's what it is, that's pretty cool. So are you somebody that's scrolling too much? Are you on that device scrolling too much? Is it becoming a negative motivation for you? Only there's I don't have the answers. We're just talking here. You guys could decide that and think about how much are you consuming? What kind of things are you consuming? Is it negative? How about our kids, man? I think about Ruby all the time. I mean, Madison talk like we gotta have her watch less TV time, less tablet time. These things can be good. You can learn a lot. There's great shows, but I'm telling you, man, having your eyes on that screen too much, man, it's not good. It can be a negative. It can be a negative. What up, Nicole? How are you? Always a pleasure to see you. I'll be in downtown LA next Thursday and Friday. Hope to see you there if you're still around. As a content creator, how do you create that balance with social media and not letting it take too much of your time? I admire that. Katie, that's a great question. I have better weeks. Some weeks are better than others. There are times. If I got a busy content creation week, if it's an everyday video upload, I went live today earlier with Tatiana. That was fucking, I had a great time doing that. That was fun. And then obviously I'm doing this. I got a video tonight. I got a podcast tonight with Hannibal. Like some days are jam packed with content creation. How I try to balance it out when I have days like that, I try to give myself less screen time of the things that I like to consume if I'm making a lot of content. On the days where it's just maybe a couple of shorts, those are really easy, whatever. Um, I don't know because I don't watch a lot of TV, guys. One thing I don't do is watch TV. I might watch the occasional sporting event, especially during football, but I don't watch TV shows, don't watch movies. But it's a lot. It's YouTube and TikTok, and it's that scrolling, man. It's that thumb just going up, going up, going up, going up. I don't like it. I got to get better though at the balance. But creating the content, yeah, it's tricky because I do a lot of it. I do a lot of it. So it helps in some ways because I produce so much content, maybe it takes away from me watching some junk. But I'm also part of the problem because I produce a lot of content. So it's tricky for me. Great question though. Do you see Hector live and this is YouTube doing this because you boy Mark? KMD, I don't know what you're talking. Did you see Hector's live and this is why you doing? No, I did not. I did not see that. I actually had this set up for last Wednesday. The thumbnail, the social media, and then I was sick and I didn't do it, and I had it unlisted, and then I publicized it today. So I had this in the works since last week. Shout out to Hector though. What's your favorite superhero and why do you like them? What's my favorite superhero? I don't know. I'm not a big superhero guy. I like Iron Man, I guess. But just think something for us to think about today. It's something for us to think about. And when I have these thoughts or things that I'm seeing or how I'm feeling about certain things, I like to bring them to you guys and we can just talk about it. Luis, what's up, man? Hey, Pedro, let me ask you one question. What do you vote for, Trump or Biden? Neither. I've answered that question in the video. Pedro goes live like almost every Wednesday. Yep. I didn't do it last week, but I've been doing these Wednesdays for over a year now. VA Beach, what's up? Yeah, put your, what up, Christopher? Put your market in the chat if you want. I am in St. Louis, Southside, Missouri. Self-control. Phones have a time limit. Yes. That's a good, you know what? Tatiana brings up a good point. You can also look at if you have an iPhone, I'm sure Samsung does the same thing. It'll tell you your screen time, how many hours a day you're on it. You can track that stuff and give yourself some reachable goals if you're trying to consume a little bit less, if you feel like it's an issue. It won't be an issue for everybody. Everybody consumes things and it hits them differently. Don't mind me. What's up, bro? How's the hustle? Hustle's good, man. SoCal Shorts, cool channel. Just subscribe. Love the vibe. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate you for being here. We got great community here. I miss Nicole's response if she's going to go to Herbivore. Let me see. Oh, yes. I'll hit you up. Oh, nice. Oh, can't wait. This time, no DoorDash. We ain't getting in the car. We ain't doing no Papa John's. We'll just hang out. It'll be fun. Hannibal's coming. We got a few other people. I'm really looking forward to going back. Hopefully the weather's good. Boogie Down Bronx. KMD says, I just asked if it's the live I saw the Hector. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that one, but I'll definitely check it out. Hector's a good guy. Friend. He was just on the show on Sunday. Hector's a good dude. But I had this topic set up since last Wednesday. I just missed it. Yeah, we ain't dashing. Sorry. I don't want that Prop 22 money. I don't want no part of it. Oh, that traffic, man. That was fun though. Spider-Man and Batman. Yeah, Spider-Man's cool. I like Iron Man. I like Iron Man because of his personality. But I'm not a big like Marvel, DC. Like I'm not a big comic book movie. Like I didn't get into all that. I like Lord of the Rings more than I like Marvel. I'll say that. Skid Row General. What up, Gianna? How you doing? So social media, how is it fitting in your life? Is it a demotivator or do you get motivation from it? We do these. A lot of people like these Wednesdays. You guys look forward to it. The guru conversations. Sometimes that's on my mind and something I think could be impactful. The kid screen time on our iPhones, yes, yes. I didn't I didn't know that necessarily because our kid doesn't. I mean, she has a tablet. She doesn't have a phone, but and she's 2.5. She knows how to scroll and do everything that you can do on a phone. It's not good. It's not good. But that's on us as parents. She's on it too much, and I don't like that. I think sometimes too much of a good thing can become bad. I think you can relate that to kind of anything, whether it's eating or drinking or smoking or gig work or social media or too many simple pleasures in life. Like you really have to start to try to balance things out. I think we all fight for that. We're all looking for balance. They can't download an app without asking permission from. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have something similar like that on. I think she has a Firefox or I don't know what she's got. It's some kind of tablet. What up, Brian? Unfortunately, if we subscribe to all gig tubers, however, and I say, all right, it's just too much, I stick to a couple. Ryan, it's tough. There's a lot, and there's a lot of great ones that are smaller channels that are coming up. There's great ones that have been around for a while. There's bad channels. Some people think my channel's bad. It's all a matter of perspective. It's all a matter of what you like, what you relate to, the kind of person that you want to watch, the kind of videos that you like. Do you like 8-minute videos? Do you like the 5-hour ride-alongs where you got in? A lot of people like those, and you just with the ride along, you're with that person as you're working, and it's like connection thing, right? There's all different kinds. We have a lot of creators though. What up, Clyde? I don't know what you got going on today, but I hope you're having a good one. Jennifer, the days you are live in the morning definitely get me motivated to get out early. I like today. Today was good. Today I actually hit the road. It was 7:30. Took the first order at like 8. That's early for me. And then obviously we started the live at 9. It was good. I did a couple of I did 2 door dashes. I did that Dieberg's Einstein Bros stack, and then I did a $6 Wendy's when I was up at on Lindbergh because I was gonna stay there for the Costco. Then I did that curry. So I started driving to Illinois. Then we went live, and then we did the $51 curry. We did the curry for 21 right after that. Then we went back. Then we started doing then we did the what the I think we did a DoorDash or two, or no, we did the Instacart. Then we did DoorDash. So it was a good day. I think people like the ride along style that's live because it gets people up and it's like, okay, I'll just go work with Pedro or Tatiana and I'll make money with them. Let's see how they're doing. And it's like it can motivate other people to get up and start the apps and making some money. You know what I'm saying? So then it says, I get motivated. Your live earlier today encouraged me to get out and make deliveries. Love that. Bro, I need so much caffeine. Off. Yeah. Going 350. Marco, no, don't do it 350, bro. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. What do y'all think about this angle? It's a little different. Social media, what role is it playing in your life? Just something to think about. I don't have the answers. I just share my perspective. I shared you guys how I think about it, how it fits in my life and my kids' life, and just how to. It's something we got to think about because everything is at our fingertips. It's so easy. It's so reachable, attainable. It's in front of us. We can watch everything we want on our devices. And we're gig workers, most of us, right? So we're here and we're also working on our devices. Just see if it's a negative in your life. Sometimes it might be. Change it up if it is. I'm making near $20 an hour through I'll take. Okay, that's good. How does social media actually affect your day? Question mark. For me, it's a huge part of my day. Most of the time very good, sometimes not. I mean, y'all see, I'm out here. This is vlog style, this channel, right? So we talk about all kinds, but I share a lot with you guys. So I see good and bad, but social media is a huge part of my life for sure. Two Swords, you got South City goons coming for you. Do I? Hope not. They're hating on your vlog. Yeah, I got a lot of haters, man. Listen, I've had so many people try to take me down. I don't worry about other men and women. You know, you can't worry about what other people do. You can worry about what you can control and how you move. And if people get in the way, they get in the way. But at the end of the day, I'm still here. I ain't worried about it. Nothing to worry. I fear no man, especially when you're doing the right things. TikTok never got me. Watch an occasional hot chick. TikTok, man. When it first, I never was on it at first, and I got on it, then I got away from it. Now I watch stuff, but the algorithm feeds me a lot of things that are mostly positive. But I am sometimes scrolling too much. I spend too much time on there. Appreciate that, Two Swords. But yeah, I mean, it's gotten to the point where I've thought about not even having it on my phone at all. I also took your advice. One of the other streams I watched got Top Dasher and without taking bad orders, got pretty lucky, made it to 70%. Well, I hope that works out for you, Colby. People have different experiences, different markets. I hope you have some success with it. It's kind of weird feeling us on an app that little kids use. Yeah. Oklahoma, what's up? Ruthie, how are you? Welcome to the live. We're talking about social media, how it is impactful in your life, negative or positive, and if you're watching or doing too much scrolling, if it's too much social media, can that be a demotivator? I think for some people it might be. And hit that thumbs up. There's only 13 thumbs up. What's going on with y'all today? You don't like the topic? I think the lives that I watch help me with doom scrolling, because it's just like talking to friends. That's a really good, because when you're doom scrolling, I had never heard of that before like that, but I like that. It makes sense. It's like you don't know those people. You don't know them, and then you're just watching some goofy shit, and it's like it might make you upset because it's bad. But when you're watching a live, you get to know some people in the chat, and it becomes like a little bit of a community. So I think that's a really good way of looking at it. Are we back? I think we're back. I think we're good. Working for pennies to provide. Oh Lord. I think we're back, guys. So just something to think about. It's not, it's not nothing super important. It's not like, it's just something it's been on my mind. And I feel like it's somebody that on Wednesdays that talks about like motivation and talks about life and like things beyond the gig apps. I thought it was a good topic because it's something I think about. How much am I consuming? What am I consuming? What are my kids consuming? Like, how much time am I spending not living? Because sometimes when I feel like I'm doom scrolling, as Tatiana says, man, I feel like I'm just like filling time or like being enamored with things on the internet. It's like, oh man, is that really serving me in a positive way, like long term, or is it just filling time? And sometimes I feel like that. That's a very good way of looking at a gig gal, because I like to watch some random shit too, just to get a laugh, right? It can't always be serious. It can't always be like serious and motivational and like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't need to be all that. Everything has their time and place. Kobe. Omar says, thanks. This just motivated me to get my phone and do something productive. Get off my phone. I like that. DJ Ghost. Who's DJ Ghost? Ghost Gang? Never heard of that person. So what are you guys doing for the rest of the day? Are you guys working? Are you creating something? You spending time with kids? You chilling? Day off? You got a W-2 later? Gig work? What are you guys doing the rest of the day? What are your goals? What are your plans? Share them with us. Are you patriotic? I don't know what that means. That's a really weird question. Are you patriotic? I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, I love a lot of things about America. There's a lot of things I don't like about this country. So I don't know. It's a weird question. It's a weird question. It's not a bad one though. What are you guys doing the rest of the day? I'm about to take a walk while I wait for orders. Nice. Austin, I'm actually, when I'm done with this, I got one more thing to do here in the car, And my daughter will probably be up from a nap, and I'm going to take her on a little walk, and we're going to go to the park for a little while and relax. And I'll have all my devices off, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's a really nice day in St. Louis. Day off, groceries, errands, cleaning house, laundry. Nice. Good day. Those are good days. I don't know what that means either. Yeah, I don't know. You voting for Trump? No, I'm not. No. But I'm not voting for Biden either. So dashing. Okay. Nap, clean, make dinner. Love that. Those are great things. Taking a nap, cleaning, making dinner. You got this part of me wants to stay home, and the other part of me wants to go out to make a video. Ooh, stay home. Play that. You work hard to get that PS5. Play that PS5. Forest Park. Ooh, who won the challenge? By $1. Tatiana, by $1. By the length of a nose. If we were horse racing, it would have been like, meh. But I make good money today still. I think I made like 170. Some of my earnings were excluded because I did it before the challenge, but we had a great time. But she won by like $1, I think. It was something crazy like that. Cool, Steve. Thank you. Appreciate that. Quick bike ride, then coffee at Panera. Nice. We call it Breadco here in St. Louis. I don't know if you guys knew that. Panera started in St. Louis, so we call it Breadco. Everybody else is called Panera. St. Louis Bread Company was the name here. Kobe says, I'm finna dash to pay some bills, but I'm waiting on scheduling for it to be busy. Got it. I'm clipping that to post on my channel so people know I was motivated by SM to stay home. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with staying home, man. I'm grinding this week, though. I only worked 3 days last week. Really, like 2.5. So didn't make a lot of money, but I was sick. And then I've done good this week. I was at 425 before today. So I'm basically almost at $600. I'm not going to work any more today. I stopped working today at like 1:30 or whatever time it was. And then I'll make 200 tomorrow, 200. I'll have $1,000 week. I mean, without working a whole lot, without working the weekend. So got a date night on Saturday. Looking forward to that. We're going to a comedy club and dinner. So I'm having a pretty good work-life balance week this week. I set it up pretty good, though. But I'm hustling. I'm grinding. Reading the Constitution over again and saying the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, USA, USA, I Patriot, but really just chilling tonight. Ryan. I imagine Ryan in his like house or whatever, and he's like got the flag and he's got a book and he's, I pledge allegiance to. Excuse me, that's funny. Two Swords, who are you? How do you know that? How do you know that? Who is Two Swords? Do you know me? Is that Madison? You on a burner account, babe? Yeah, hit that like, y'all. Only 21 thumbs up? Yeah, listen, it's all good. We talking about social media, and I don't expect a whole bunch of thumbs up, but I appreciate y'all for being in here. It's been a good little live. We had a good little conversation. A good combo. But what are you guys doing for the rest of the day, and what kind of role is social media going to play in your life the rest of the day? Building a website for a client after my W-2, then dashing for late night grub rush. Nice. Business Advance Pro. Love that. Oklahoma, how are you? Chris? For a long minute. Two Swords. Who is Two Swords? All right. Deuces. Have a good nap. Going to a Biden rally. That's funny. Dash and Call America. Chuck, what up? Enjoyed that dash with you and Gig Out. Yeah, we had a good time. That was really fun. I'm glad both of us just had kind of a chill day for the most part. It was good. Prep yourself for dinner rush. Nice. We got some, what is that? Arabic in the chat? Honestly, I honestly couldn't care less about social media. I've ghosted most platforms so I could focus on myself. That's a real comment. I like that. Excuse me. Peace and blessings upon you. Damn, you're fine. Well, you're very nice, but I don't think that. But listen, I mean, I think I'm an average looking dude, but you want to call me fine, I'll take it. Thank you very much. Peace and blessings upon you. Two Swords. Appreciate you. I got this cough in my chest. I have not been able to shake it. Good Lord. It's like right there. Social media is superficial highlights, not real life. I said that earlier, Two Swords. People usually show the real shit. I don't only show the real. I show everything on this channel. You guys on hooping? That's what's up. How'd you do? Good run? My knees on 10, I bet. My knees never hurt. My shins hurt when I play. Sometimes it's my shin muscles, my lower back. Thank you. I am a clown. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks for helping me pay my bills. Gabo Toes, what's up? Yo, I'm still hacking too, dude. I can't shake it. Thank you, Jody. You made my wife laugh with the fine comment. We got to laugh at each other, man. You got to have humility nowadays. Mo Baker spamming the chat with the clown emojis. I hope that makes you feel better about yourself. Social media is definitely not for you. All right, so I think we've had a pretty good live. Where are we going at? 36 minutes? Yeah. Hang on for another minute or two. I told you to take a break. Didn't a cup of ginger? Yeah. Listen, I'm feeling way better than last week. I'm good. I just got that little bit of a lingering cough, but we'll be okay. DoorDash charges customers $6 to $10 in service fees, but base pay is $2. Base pay is not always $2, but it's mostly $2. And yeah, sometimes they do charge the customer a lot depending on where you're ordering from. Do you have the Dash Pass? Do they got deals? I mean, it's crazy, man. It's basically twice as much to order something from McDonald's. If you were to get it yourself, it's going to cost you twice as much to have it delivered if you leave a suggested tip. It's crazy. Pennies for Pedro. Jennifer, you know we need that damn shirt, don't we? I've seen those, Tatiana. I've never had one of those, but I've seen them. The turmeric ones, the ginger ones, the elderberry. I got an Aldi I could walk to. Maybe I should go get one of those. Need some bourbon and honey. Listen, bro. Chuck, just give me some bourbon any day of the week, bro. Base pay changes depending on mileage, man. Also peak pay. But yeah, well, you know that. So y'all have a great day. Listen, social media, what role is it playing in your life? Is it being a motivator for you or is it being a demotivator for you? Do you have a good balance with social media or are you doom scrolling too much? Now, we give ourselves grace. Nothing wrong with social media necessarily, but sometimes too much of a good thing can be bad. So just think about, reflect, personalize what role is social media playing. Are you looking at it as an escape for other things? Do you need to have better balance? Do you need to spend more time outside? Your feet needs to touch grass, maybe. Being outside is a recipe that a lot of us need more of, in my opinion. I think being outside can do so much for us. And a little less screen time, a little more sunshine. That's a pretty good little saying. Little less screen time, little more sunshine. I think that's a good little exit way to end the live today. I appreciate y'all. If you want to watch the replay of our challenge from earlier, that's on the channel. I will have a video out for you guys tonight. You guys are absolutely amazing. Be kind to somebody. A little less screen time, a little more sunshine. That's corny as fuck, but I like how it sounds. Peace.